Talofa, Malele, Bula and Welcome to Season 5, Episode 68 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOsports.com. A wrap of Pasifika People's sports news on a cloudy but bright and warm Sunday morning, 11 June 2023. Coming to you with tons of hanisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Tasa Drua Tasa! Tasa Drua Tasa! Go Papa
Thank you, girls. In rugby. So, the Super Rugby Pacific semi-finals have been decided. The Crusaders will host the Blues in Christchurch and the Chiefs host the Brumbies in Hamilton. Results from the quarterfinals yesterday. The Brumbies won 37-33, but not without controversy, after the Hurricanes' dynamic captain, Ardie Savea, claimed a try with the last play of the day. But it was ruled out by who else? The one-eyed Aussie TMO. Meanwhile, the Chiefs beat the Blue Reds 29-20, and the Fijian Drua made the worst start ever in Christchurch, with Teti Tela committing the unforgivable error of his kickoff not going 10 meters. And the Crusaders scored from there within 2 minutes, plus another try a couple of minutes later, and it was game over, Red Rover, Crusaders 49-8. To rub salt into the Fijian Drua wound for beating the Crusaders in Lautoka all those weeks ago, the Crusaders were down to 14 men for the last 20 minutes of the game and then 13 due to injuries and no more replacements. The Blues beat the Waratahs 41-12 on Friday. In rugby league, just as he did before Origin 1, Jerome Luai orchestrated a 36 thrashing of the Roosters last night to put himself in the box seat for the New South Wales Blues number 6 jersey. At Suncorp, the Newcastle Knights were leading 20-12 with 12 minutes remaining when Brendan Piakura scored his first try for the Broncos to set up a grandstand finish, followed by Ezra Mann producing a match-winning flick pass in the 77th minute, which resulted in an incredible 24-20 victory, which Broncos fans will be talking about for years to come. And despite Souths losing to St. George 36-30, hooker Damien Cook is online for an Origin recall after Apisai Koresau broke his jaw on Thursday. The Dolphins, meanwhile, were handed their biggest defeat so far when they were thumped 58-18 by Manly Sea Eagles on Friday night. And the New Zealand Warriors rudely spoiled Jared Croker's milestone 300th NRL game, scoring a 36-14 win over the Raiders in Canberra with a dominant second-half display. Our world-famous tips for the remaining 2 NRL games to play: the Storm to waterblast the Sharks at Amy Park today, and the Eels to electrify the Bulldogs at Accor Stadium tomorrow. In boxing, the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder took on the iconic Punch Machine Challenge, stepped up and hammered the punch ball with his right hand for a score of 930 out of a possible 1,000. Not happy with this, he stepped up again for a second attempt and smashed the machine so hard it didn't register his punch properly, glitched completely before showing an incorrect score of 418. And finally in football and sports biz again, the fight for equal pay in international football is just took another major step forward. Starting with this year's Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand, FIFA is guaranteeing every player at least US $30,000. That's more than twice the average club salary for a pro women's player. And that's not all. Members of the winning team will receive US $270,000 each. Amazing. Go FIFA, go. Go girls, go. For TEIVOVOsports.com, I'm Kaldan Khmer. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pasifika sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Mahalo, vina'a, and thank you all too much for all your love and support.